There are at least 10 things you probably missed in the Star Trek Discovery Season 2 trailer, and I've got them all here for you. Hi, if you're not yet part of Team Awesome, be sure to subscribe and click the little bell icon so you don't miss any new videos. Let's jump right into the start of Star Trek Discovery trailer. The first thing you probably missed is when Discovery powers through space at warp speed. If we take a closer look, the warp effect was drastically altered. No more bubble warp effect, but a rather more traditional one as seen in previous track. In the next shot we encounter Michael Burnham, what looks like crash landed on an alien planet or probably an asteroid. Maybe even on the USS Hiawatha, but we will come a little bit later to this ship. Burnham is looking terrified, eye to eye into what looks like Sauron's eye? Sauron is crossing over with Star Trek? Or is it just Thor's sister Hela? Hey, maybe we will get a Marvel Star Trek crossover in Season 2 of Star Trek Discovery. Oh my god, I hope Disney does not ruin Trek like they did with Star Wars. All jokes aside, let's proceed. In the following shot we get to see Enterprise and the Discovery in their full glory, and the comm officer announces Captain Christopher Pike is ready to come on board, and we get to see Pike transport to the Discovery. But what you may have missed is a redone transporter effect. It looks like there will be a lot of minor design changes and improvements in Discovery Season 2. Captain Pike, played by Anson Mount, looks awesome in a more canon-conformed golden uniform, but what you missed in this shot, look at the posture of Captain Pike. Classic, sexy, manly with swagger, very reminiscent of a young Captain Kirk. Not the Chris Pine version, the manly alien humping Shatner Kirk. I must applaud the casting department. Good job, a very good job. As we continue a little further into the trailer, we got to see a shot of the Enterprise and the Discovery in space before Discovery goes to warp. But did you notice the worker drone close to the Enterprise's nacelle and above the bridge? We can speculate here, but it looks like the Enterprise was damaged and under repairs. Maybe that's the reason why Pike took over command of the Discovery. Enterprise was damaged and maybe Discovery is better equipped to handle the emergency at hand. In the next shot, Captain Pike, Burnham and Lieutenant Nunn cock their phasers at what looks like an entrance into a building. But what you might have missed is the new design of their spacesuits. It's very clean, white with arm protectors. Phasers and tricorder holsters look inspired by the motion picture spacesuit design, a nice tie-in to Prime Track timeline. In the following shot, Pike and the away team are in distress as they are returning to Discovery in their egg drone ships. The thing you probably didn't notice is the punctured dome of the egg drone ship of Captain Pike. Probably not the cause of failure of Pike's ship, but a part of more damage to the ship as he announces he is in free fall. A curious statement as there is no free fall in space. That's one scene added to the writing team for laziness, but maybe it will be properly explained in the actual episode. A couple of shots later we again see the Discovery and Enterprise together, probably at the time of their first encounter. As the trailer is clearly cut out of order, here we get an even better look at the drone repairing the Enterprise. After this shot we follow Michael Burnham into Spock's quarters on Enterprise. She takes a look around in this shot, but what you might have missed is the Vulcan chimes and the Lear on the right. This is a nice tie-in into the TOS episode Amok Time, where we get to see Spock's quarters and the Vulcan Lyre in them. In the next shot she activates a view screen where we can see that Spock was already working on the mystery of the red red spots. But what you might have missed is the 3D chess game on the right side of the view screen. Yes, a very TOS and TNG like 3D chess game. Then we get some dynamic shots from across different points in the time in the episode where we finally meet the character Chief Engineer Reno of the USS Havata, which is obviously on a collision course with a pulsar. The special thing in this moment is the fact that Reno is very comedic in this moment, what lets us hope the Discovery will become a little more light-hearted in season 2. In the next shot we again jump to the beginning of the episode where Captain Pike goes down a corridor on Discovery and they are looking up at a translucent ceiling of the corridor, but what you may have missed are the egg dome ships flying around in the space above the corridor. As we move forward in the trailer, we see Discovery in front of a previously seen asteroid field and a big shockwave, but as it goes by so fast you might have missed what looks like someone firing a weapon at the asteroids, which are blown into Discovery's direction. We can't yet say if the cause for this are the red spots or some other antagonist. In the next shot we can see Captain Pike walking in his spacesuit through an emergency containment field corridor, but you might have missed the two little flying drones which fly with him. Maybe some Federation scout tech never seen before, which reminds me of the drones in the Man of Steel or maybe the love interest of Wally. In the next few seconds we see a shot of Saru head on, but what you might have missed is that he has fully extended his thread ganglia, which suggests, as he said in the pilot of season 1, death is near. In a couple of shots we can again see Captain Pike on the Discovery, but what you might have missed is that this time he is wearing the blue Discovery uniform, what confirms that Captain Pike will be the captain of Discovery for season 2, and also the actor Anson Mount confirmed it in a recent interview. After a shot of the Discovery being carved up by an asteroid, we get a shot of Michael Burnham being thrown back by an explosion, but you may have missed that she was thrown back out of an old Shenzhou style transporter room, which suggests this is on board the USS Havata headed for a pulsar. Also, this confirms that the USS Havata is an older style ship in the class of the USS Shenzhou. In the next shot we can again see Stamets and Tilly in what looks to be the hangar bay of the Discovery, and they are looking at a machine they probably built in there, but you may have missed the fact that the machine is levitating what looks to be an asteroid from the field they were in. It could be some countermeasure device for the shockwaves in the asteroid field. Then we get some dynamic shots of explosions and Captain Pike again in his golden uniform saying his catchphrase for warp speed, hit it. In the last shot we can see the crew entering a turbolift where they encounter a Saurian who messes up the day for Lieutenant Connolly by snorting all over his face. But what you may have missed in this shot is Lieutenant Nan, the red shirt lady from Captain Pike's Enterprise crew, has a breathing apparatus which is very similar to the one worn by the Barzan minister Bahwani in the TNG episode The Prize, where two greedy Ferengi get stranded in the Delta Quadrant and being encountered by Voyager at a later time, but that is a story for another video. If you like this video, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell icon so don't miss any new videos. Thank you for watching and I see you in my next video.